Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on August 25th, 2025, which was just yesterday. The standout result is a two-stage Cascade Reinforcement Learning recipe that lifts overall reasoning by up to plus 16.0% and delivers a 4.05 times inference speedup. The paper is titled InternVL3.5, Advancing Open Source Multimodal Models in Versatility, Reasoning, and Efficiency. And as we'll see later, the implications for training and deployment are quite significant. Beyond raw scores, the work adds a visual resolution router and decoupled vision and language deployment, plus new agent abilities like GUI interaction and embodied control. Also, the authors shared a comprehensive GitHub repo. You'll find InternVL 3.5 and earlier releases, model zoo listings from 1B to 78B, installation guides, quick start and fine-tuning docs, Streamlit demo code, API notes, evaluation scripts, and examples for retrieval and chat. There are training pipelines for MPO and visual PRM, plus updated requirements and readmes. Earlier, the introduction highlighted gains in reasoning and speed. Figure 1 shows a head-to-head comparison of average scores across general, reasoning, text, and agentic benchmarks, so the landscape is easy to read at a glance. The tallest open model bar corresponds to InternVL 3.5241 BA28B, which sits just below the leading closed systems. The mid-sized variants, like 38B and 30BA3B, cluster near the top tier, indicating consistent scaling benefits. Figure 1 outlined the competitive results across benchmarks. Figure 2 shows the overall pipeline, which follows a vision encoder to projector to language model design and keeps dynamic high resolution so images become tiles that match aspect ratios before encoding. The center block routes visual features through InternVIT and then into QN3 or GPT-OSS via an MLP projector. The right panel introduces the visual resolution router, which selects high or low compression per patch so the model saves tokens without losing important content. Alright, the previous figure outlined the pipeline. Table 1 now lists the model zoo, which spans dense and mixture of experts variants, so practitioners can match compute to needs. The table shows InternVIT as the vision encoder and QN3 or GPT-OSS as the language backbone, with totals ranging from about 1.1 billion to 240.7 billion parameters. The mixture of experts rows also note activated parameters, which indicate the subset used per token for efficiency. Okay, the previous figure introduced the pipeline, and Table 18 shows how decoupled vision and language deployment and the visual resolution router boost throughput across image resolutions. The table reports requests per second for the 38B and the 241 BA28B models. Decoupled vision and language deployment alone lifts throughput to about 2 times at high resolutions, which already cuts latency pressure. Adding the visual resolution router stacks further gains, reaching up to 4.05 times at 896 resolution, because fewer visual tokens flow through the language model. Alright, since decoupled vision and language deployment and the visual resolution router delivered up to 4.05 times speedups, 2 takeaways stand out. Cascade Reinforcement Learning lifts multimodal reasoning reliably, and the efficiency stack makes those gains usable in practice at scale. Thanks for joining. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.